and social work research on it and stuff like that. So, and you're going to present this. You can stand behind it. So,
You can have it up and I'll stand right. I'm gonna sit right here.
as long as it can be heard. Oh, right. Yes. Okay.
I didn't bring my glasses and I can't see that.
So let's make it full page. Just make sure as the mic is right here. Just keep that in mind. You can stand behind it too if you want.
Okay. Wait, no. If they ain't here, they can't hear it.
Tyrell's here.
I don't care about Rello. Rello asked me to.
Listen, Rello, you better show up in person next time.
Okay. Feelings. Walking uncomfortable. The next one. Walking in, I felt uncomfortable. Slides were very unprofessional for a health center, but that's just my opinion. Walking in and having to explain to a student why I'm in there, what I'm in there for is a little bit. Work study should not be offered in the health center because that's the type of setting you don't want to express your problems to another student, to even be seen by a nurse or even a counselor. That's supposed to be a safe space, and sorry, not sorry, I don't go through. So I feel that as an adult of the so I feel like that's an adult of the university job. Reaction. I feel like I was being rushed into telling them what was wrong with me or what I was there for. The vibe I got from the workers were that they just wanted to hurry up and be done with their job. I feel like they treat us unfairly. There is no way as a student we should feel uncomfortable or like our problems doesn't matter by the people we have to put our trust into. Experiences. My experiences at the health center has always been bad. It's mainly unprofessional and very rushed. When I go in, I have to wait a long time to be seen no matter what I'm there for. They don't have a lot of options for us as students with going to the nurses. You always have to end up going to the hospital when it shouldn't be like that, especially when it's something minor. I just feel like as students, we don't have as many resources as they try to make it seem like we do. Boom.
And
just don't walk.
It's like,
Go to it.
are they all like?
It's like their main line is you might have to go to the hospital for this. But at the end of the day, a college freshman, in my case, we don't have a car. You feel me? So it's like you take me to the hospital. I just feel like you're being funny now.
Is that because they have like it's a nurse practitioner, not a doctor, or how does that go?
But it's things a nurse practitioner can do that's minor. You feel me? But they don't do it.
Like maybe it's a sinus infection.
Yeah.
Or okay.
They give you a Tylenol. I'm like, all right. Like, okay. I could have gave my own self a Tylenol.
Right. Yeah. So they don't even like want to give you guys anything.
No, you literally have to have symptoms of COVID to get tested. Like you can't go down there and just get it just right. Oh, we have to get tested like mandatory.
Really?
We have to get tested, but they ain't test us. And I think it's because we're not. Oh, yeah.
You mean to travel?
Yeah, because I'm
Oh, so like.
So like normal students can't. Don't you think? I'm just saying like over the time when because I'm a dancer. So over the time when everybody was getting COVID, you would go down there and they'd be like, well, I mean, if you're not having no symptoms, we're not going to, because you're not having no symptoms. But our coaches, of course, being a coach, having students around each other with COVID going around, people was catching COVID. It's like, okay, I want to make sure they all go get tested. It was to the point where our coaches had to go get the COVID test themselves and pass it out to us at our dorm. And it's like certain situations, the health center ain't there for you. Like, I know this ain't the cleanest school in the world. And I would just keep it like that. All these people nasty. But if you go to the health center and say, I want to get tested, for SDI or SDP, they can look at you like, we don't do that.
Oh.
Exactly. I'm sorry, but judging by the setting of the school, that shit should be mandatory.
Mhm. It should at least be offered, even if it's not free. It could be.
Why don't we have a health clinic in y'all?
Yeah.
Barely minimum.
Yeah, they don't need that minimum. And it's lame. Like, I went after I hurt my ankle, and she told me, like, honestly, we can give you a Tylenol, but that's all we can do.
We can give you a Tylenol.
Like, you can't feel and tell me if my ankle is sprained. I feel like as a nurse, you should be able to do that. Because as a phlebotomist, I can tell you when somebody's about to pass out, when they're about to do this, when they're about to do that. And if I can do that as a nurse, you gotta go through way more shit than a phlebotomist.
Mhm.
So you should know way more.
Mhm. Right.
And
Okay.
do bare minimum.
I know. Yeah, I could. It makes you wonder sometimes. Are you presenting today at all, or are you like? No. Okay. Were you filming YouTube live? Okay. Like you can present, or you'd rather do it on YouTube live?
Why don't you tell me that?
I tell that to everybody. I say that's like the turn-in thing, but that's all that I'm doing on YouTube live. So it films it and then it saves it for later. That way you have a link and you can paste it into the assignment turn-in, and you say, "This is where I presented it." That's how you get full credit. You're like, "Here's where I presented. I get 100%." You know, that's all. What was yours going to be on? Do you think, presentation-wise? Okay.
I can do it on the other word.
All the other stuff. Oh, you're okay. Because I opened it so you guys can still turn in that cool thing. What's your major again? Okay. And then are you guys all registered too? That's the other question. Pretty much next semester. Where are you going? Oh, where's that? Oh, is there like a good social work school up there, or? Or play volleyball? Or play volleyball up there? Didn't they win though? Didn't they win like a whole bunch of everything? But they're not that good this year? Oh, so the coach changed. I didn't know that. Really?
Like our football coach.
Why? Why?
A set coach.
Are you serious?
A new coach every year.
Do they just not pay enough?
I don't know.
I don't think it's the pay. I think it's the coaching.
Oh. Like, so the coach, you think the coach is actually bad?
I think they're allowed. Honestly, I would be honest.
How much do they get
This
paid?
is
That's what I'm
not-
wondering.
It's not rich.
Well, I know how much they pay. Is I get I get
You
it.
would say, like,
Yeah.
most schools, like, I don't know.
right,
I don't know. You ain't gonna have the best coach here if you don't got the best paycheck. They
right.
don't go where the money at. And that's down south
Yep,
for sure.
yeah. Which school in Michigan is it? The MSU or?
It's a lot of different schools. Well, not a lot, but
They just don't have HBCU. Is that the Michigan doesn't
yeah, they
have?
don't have no
But they got like EMU, MSU, MU. I don't know. All right. So like next semester, you're like full on January, not next year. You're like next semester.
Yeah, half this campus is leaving over winter break.
I was thinking about leaving.
I was thinking about leaving too. I
So
had
what's going on with it? Like what?
two, online actually for transfer students
Oh,
for other colleges in Ohio for me because I live here.
oh, you'd rather do college online.
No, I rather go to the college, but they was just having like what's that called?
Orientation.
Right, orientation for incoming or want to transfer to the school type of thing.
But what is the number one complaint? Like, what's the best thing? What's the worst thing? What's going on with
I
it?
would say
For me, it's
the
the living.
tuition is too high for the living.
it's the living. I just
So,
feel like they don't. I just feel like when they be calling the maintenance out and the people that clean and things like that, I don't feel like they do enough, and
okay.
it don't get done when you put your complaint into your RAs and stuff. But it's supposed to, and they're paying them $200, and I just feel
The
like,
RAs.
Right. As an RA, I just feel like, what y'all do for real? I mean,
Okay. Is that the same? So where do you all live? Which dorms are you at?
I live in Green and Anderson.
I live in the one.
And
They
they're-
was trying to move me to Green and Anderson.
Listen, the only reason it's like Green and Anderson was supposed to be a single room, and now it's double.
Is
But,
it?
Yeah, it's double now. It's double because they allow most of this campus students is from Dayton.
Okay.
So
So they can go home
exactly.
and like go stay at mom and dad's. And,
Right. So I just feel like it's already not enough room on this campus anyways, and then they just build that new nice building, but we don't have that many honor students.
Oh, it's the honors
Yeah.
building. Okay.
We
You have to
now
like
have 3 honor
apply.
buildings.
How do you get into the honors?
You gotta have a 3.5.
That's pretty high.
Right. You gotta have
That's
a
like
3.5.
cum laude.
Right.
Okay.
Judging by that, all freshmen should be in the honors one because we start out at 4.0.
Because you don't have a GPA, right?
Exactly.
So so are you in the same, so you're all 3 in different dorms? Which one are you in?
32.
And they're all bad?
The two is
Which is the worst? I guess you might all say your own is the worst.
The one we ain't staying in, the Willie's.
Oh, really? Where's that one? In the
I
back?
lived in there last semester. It wasn't bad. You just had to share a bathroom.
So it's by the woods. Which one has the mice?
What? The mice?
Yeah.
That's Anderson. Most definitely. That's
And that by
Anderson.
the woods because it's field mice. So they're
Yes.
by the woods.
But
Okay.
It also goes towards the nastiness. I just feel like when you have mice and all them creatures in your room, what's in your room that is laying out or sitting out or your trash
Right.
not being taken care of,
Okay.
things like that. Because I live in Green and I don't actually, if I'm eating something in my room, I'll take it out at night just because of
Yes.
what can track it.
Right. Right. I know we're covering social work with families and youth today. It's chapter 35. This is good because I would do home visits as a social worker if I saw signs of mice and a bunch of bed bugs.
Why do you
or
want to know
like-
what's going on? What's
Right.
bringing it in for
Yes.
it to get in your house?
Like we even have, so we take out our trash. Sometimes my wife will set the deck at night. But I'm like, don't leave it out overnight. It's like a raccoon will get it and rip it open and drag it all over the place. So I'm like, even if you have to keep it right in here, we don't have mice inside our house, but we do have them like near the garage. And yeah, got to keep out. And
Right.
we do everything we can. Are you all sophomores and freshmen? Okay. Freshman. And you guys have 15 hours? So you'll be able to transfer those wherever you want, I guess. Okay. And then what class are you taking? Right now, like you have intro, this one.
last seminar in English.
So basically the basic.
Yeah.
Okay. Which they'll transfer everywhere.
I don't got them. I don't
You know
got
about that?
like 5.
But this is convenient too, I talked to the president at 4:00 today. 4 p.m. at
Oh,
Oh, you
Mike-
talked to him today?
I will talk to him at 4, and they always are asking us, like, he's apparently listening and taking a list of concerns.
He's listening because we just had a meeting. I think it was 2 weeks ago or something. We had a meeting
Really?
with the auditorium. They was discussing, and they had all their faculty, and they was talking about it being problems in the buildings because it didn't got to social media, and now parents is calling because now they're concerned about their child's living arrangement.
Because there is a snake eating a mouse on social media. I heard
Yes.
about this. Okay.
But I just feel like, why did they have to, for them, why did they have to they hearing us complain about this school time and time a day, and they getting these complaints and stuff to want to fix this campus when it should have been already in the process of being fixed. Like,
Okay.
why did they have to get this far
Yeah.
to keep your students that want to
Right.
be here?
Yeah.
And I just feel like it shouldn't have got this far just because like they're losing half of they're slowly losing empty suites, dorms, things like that.
So you've been here 3 semesters. What were the dorms you've stayed at?
No, I've been here. This is my second semester.
Okay, so you started in the spring.
No, I started last fall.
Okay,
Yeah.
and took a spring off.
No. I started after high school.
Okay.
So that was back in 2021,
Mhm.
and then I've been here ever since.
So this is the second year.
Right,
So you were here fall, spring, and now fall again.
right.
And then which dorms? Just 2 total?
Yeah, I've been in the Willies and now I'm in Green and Anderson.
The willies sounds scary, actually.
Well,
Like it would give me the willies. You know what I mean?
Well-
Like that dorm gives me the willies.
it's
What-
next to an all boys dorm.
And then
So it's
is
an all girls dorm and it's next to an all boys dorm, which is 100.
wouldn't they call the boys dorm willies?
No,
Okay. Okay.
but
It's a bad joke, but
we
you know.
have in the Willies we have
The will how is it spelled?
right.
Oh, Williamson. Okay, thank you.
So we have 4 floors in that building, and then 3 floors in the all boys building. With-
I bet the all boys dorm is nasty. Right?
They don't. I know.
For
in
real.
That building,
Men are nasty.
they don't like to share the bathroom. Right.
The girls are too. So how are the girls as nasty? I know how.
Like they want to do this at home. Like I just
Really?
I just feel like the nastiness just comes because you don't care, and it's not your personal bathroom.
So they're like resentful about it.
Right.
Most of them is-
And it's a shared bathroom, so they'll like blow it out on the toilet and leave it there.
That's what happens when your mom's spoiled and you gotta clean everything.
Okay.
Clean it by yourself.
Exactly.
And then the janitor can't keep up with it.
Gender have do it. They have clean out the filthy showers
Yeah.
and the sinks,
Okay.
and you know people just don't. I just feel like people just don't take into consideration that we all have to use the bathroom. So why dirty up one sink and then be like, oh, let me dirty up another sink?
Is that makeup usually? So that gets all over? or
No,
is
it goes from like, you know, everybody eat cup noodles on this campus.
cup
That goes
noodles clogs
from-
up the
that goes
sink?
From putting your juice in the sink and not
Okay.
rinsing it out.
Okay.
And just taking into consideration, you're not the only person using the bathroom. Leaving hair in the showers, like, what's wrong with you?
So would there be infractions if that's done? Like if you get caught doing it?
Ain't nobody gonna, if you do something, ain't nobody gonna say that they did it.
I know. Right. But I'm just trying, like, what would the solution be if they had more frequent
I feel
janitor
like it needs
visits?
to be honest, we need a little bit more enforcement on this campus. A little bit. So
Right.
people can actually feel other people's,
Safe.
other people's complaints about this campus. so
Yeah.
they can get better.
Yeah. So really it's the living situation
Yeah,
is what
it
I'm
really
hearing.
is the living.
So you guys are doing okay on your classes. If you transferred them, you'd bring
Some of
them.
the professors not the best either.
Okay. So
That is
which
not the best.
They're not. They
Why the hell do we got? I'm sorry, but we need
For-
answers.
listen.
Why do we got a class based on comic books? Ask me if I care about who Miss Marvel is.
I've heard that before.
I didn't even know we had a class. Like
Wait, who is Miss Marvel?
Exactly. That's the point. Nobody knows who she is. So why am I learning about her?
And that's like English 101.
Yeah.
Shouldn't English 101
that.
be?
Teacher.
I don't want to say his name because he going to I'm on YouTube live.
That's true. Yeah. So you can keep it anonymous and confidential, but I've heard
but
that
I'll
one.
let you know.
Oh, right now.
Yeah.
Like, is that The
No, like-
Office?
She on the first one?
Yeah.
Or classes running right now, you're saying?
Yeah, I don't know.
Live? Like it's classes today, right now.
No, it was
Okay.
today, but at 10.
Okay.
Okay.
Because I could understand on an English 101, you just want to learn how to read and write.
Yeah.
I
I want
think.
to learn how to read a comic book and how to. And
But isn't it a
comic
social
book.
justice comic book? So it's like fight the, that's what I thought it was.
Well, I mean, it would be, they got ones about like Black Lives Matter. and
Right.
Stuff like that, but I don't care.
Right. Well, you'd rather learn how to read and write. Like you don't
Yeah,
want,
Give me topics to write about. I feel
You
like
probably
that's
don't-
where a lot of English teachers fail. Like you because you want me to write about the Holocaust. I don't give a damn.
I was going to say, for example, in social work, we're supposed to stay neutral on politics. So you'd rather be taught in school, not given a political agenda, is what I'm hearing. You don't want politics. You want to learn and like get, and that's where in social work, we take a vow to not push you either way, left, right, liberal, conservative, any of the above. Like
You give
neutral.
us a social topic, but you let us pick what we want.
You pick
write.
what you're going to do.
So
and
it's
don't-
like,
Don't bend that either way, that like we're not supposed to steer you in a direction. Like you're supposed to choose for yourself.
right.
And that's called self-determination. And that's what, like in social work, we're big on that and we honor that. And it is hard to do, is, you obviously have your own thoughts and opinions, and I want everyone to be fed and housed and taken care of, but I'm not going to push you a political agenda either way. Like you guys will choose for yourself. And that's one of our things in here. It's called self-determination. You determine for yourself the way you choose, like how to serve people. But we have housing. If I was to present this to the president, how should I do it? Like I'm going to try to wear a nice coat and even dress up a little bit. But
Then they fine you for everything.
do they? So what do they fine you for?
Yeah,
They-
sorry, I was quick.
I just feel like
If the music's too
the
loud?
RAs take their job too serious sometimes.
How much are the fines?
They act like they got
500,
mad.
500 off rip, 500. They always be like 500. You get a 500 fine if you're not out. Like now, they talking about you not out
Friday at noon.
Friday by 7
a.m.?
p.m.
Okay,
If
but
you're not
still.
out by 7 p.m. 500.
Is that because they're trying to get rid of the
I don't
mice?
even know.
They should be getting rid of the mold, the mice, the snakes, the
All of
Right,
it.
right.
while we gone, but no, they want to come in here at 9 o'clock in the morning and wake me up because maintenance is going to clean out my air conditioner. I've been there since 2002.
What are the name of the and the issues and the different nasty dorms? I want to write this and email it to myself.
real?
That way I can just tell the
Yes.
president specifically. Is that
Right.
something that wasn't brought up? And
Right. You have people getting sick off of
mold.
Yeah.
So which
Half of the ones was
mold
half of the ones on
in
the first floor on the girl's side was sick.
That's
because of
me.
them.
Williamson
That's why
or
I didn't come to class that one day when I told you I was feeling sick.
that's why I'm
And then we
usually
went to the second floor.
I try to be as flexible as I can. I let you guys turn your crap in all semester long and try
And I
to
ain't
be.
moving on the second floor because I heard they got bed bugs.
So what's the name of it?
Huh?
The dorm
Even worse.
Foundation Hall 1.
foundation.
It's mold in all the halls. The Willies, it's a whole Facebook status about the mold.
I just feel like the only people that's not having problems is
MPC
our honors. Our honors.
and MPC.
What's N-O?
And,
N,
and MPC, you can't even
what's that one?
stay in MPC.
Well,
But there's
60
no mold in
credits.
there. There's no mold in there. There's no mold.
So help me get a list so I can at least be specific. When I'm talking to them, I'll be like,
Right.
your
You just
shit's
be like,
nasty.
Okay, erase MPC.
What about-
because there ain't
What
no-
about cup o noodles in that one? In
No,
sinks,
that's the that's the Willies. That's,
clogging it up.
yeah, clogging the sinks up.
That's in the Willies.
Is that in every dorm maybe?
No.
For the two, they used to learn how to answer the phone for like, what is it, maintenance?
Okay.
For like the broken heaters, the broken air conditioner. Some of them don't turn off, they don't come on. Like my friend, one of my teammates, her heat don't even work, so her room just be cold and it just be going out cold air.
Yeah, the heat.
And
The heat.
he contacted the maintenance and they just don't come. Mr. Fry don't answer his emails.
What
In his
dorms?
office.
Wait, Mr. Fry.
Mr. Fry, that's like the man who over all of this or whatever. Or like.
But he always saying go to him if
Maintenance.
you need something. And I just feel like you never around.
Does he have the gold teeth or is that a different
No.
guy?
He the one that got the glass.
Okay.
Okay, wait. Could you mute your YouTube video?
I can.
Okay, go ahead.
Central State website.
All right. No email responses. Help me itemize everything.
I don't know.
Names, dorms, times, and places, specific incidents. So like we're
Broken air conditioning and maintenance is for Foundation Hall too.
Well, I don't think I got a picture of this man.
oh, is it? Somebody probably put it up.
Foundation Hall too.
Yeah, you gotta put two.
Oh,
Cause then they think you talking about the ones.
And erase and PC.
'Cause that's a good one? Is that a good-
Put
There's
Willie.
nothing wrong with that one.
Put Willie.
There.
I'll tell him it was called Willie's.
Yeah.
He should know it. If he went to Central State University, he knows the word.
I feel like the president did not go here, but I could be
Well,
wrong.
if you did,
Okay.
You better know some.
no,
You
for
probably
real.
right.
I mean,
Okay. Can you zoom
He
in?
wanna get this campus to,
He's young.
No,
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 No, he's not young.
I mean, I'm 45. He looks like he's
no. He
39.
looks like he's pushing your family.
Really?
Yeah.
Why does he look young for his? I guess I'm losing my eyesight now. too.
maybe it's an old picture. I don't know.
Okay.
It's an old picture.
Okay. So Morton Foundation Hall, don't respond to emails. Who doesn't pick up the phone?
Say snakes and mice.
Mr. Fry doesn't pick up the phone.
Cash management. Let's talk about them.
Anderson and Green.
Okay. Cash management.
They never pick up the
They need to be fired.
No.
They're disrespectful. First, why should I have to come down here and talk to you? You have to do your job. I didn't
Exactly.
hire you. I don't pay
Well,
you.
let me get started on financial aid because
Yeah, you can put financial.
Is that cash management?
no,
No.
financial aid is so yes,
They're disrespectful.
yes. How you mad because I try to call all day, you don't answer the phone, and I know you've been sitting there.
They're very disrespectful.
Y'all be sitting there every time I go in there. They just sitting there,
Where is financial aid?
and it's in a ward.
Like where the parking passes that you buy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, right there.
Okay. Pick up the phone.
Yeah, financial aid.
Nobody pays.
Or reply to
Nobody picks up
emails.
the phone, but they be quick to email you about a bill. Or,
Stay quick to email you about a bill that's not gonna get paid if you keep emailing me.
and we still didn't get them little 400 sibling checks.
Right,
Whatever.
who the fuck is that?
Oh God,
I thought it was the first time I
no,
ever
it's cheating.
How much is it?
When I look
It's
on my
fine.
Like it's on my bill, but it's not in my account.
But it's not.
It didn't touch mine.
Do they send it to your parents' account?
No,
They
because
got-
our-
I put my account.
because I direct deposit. They said if you have direct deposit, put that right here, and depending on
Oh, it's
how
on
you
your
answer the
account.
questions,
It's sitting in your
Yeah, and
account.
I
it's sending
Pay
under
directly.
right. Pay directly to myself, like put in my account.
Can you walk over there and ask for them to cut you a check if you don't know anything?
You can walk over there and ask them when we receive stimulus.
Right, they be like, "Well, it'll be such and such business. I'll put you on the list and things like that."
I don't know, tell you.
They
Right.
won't.
You'll get it when you get it.
Right, exactly.
This fool just.
I just feel like if it's not in my account by the time I get back, and no, if it,
Oh,
listen,
no, if it's not in my account by the time I move out Friday, I'm not knocking doors.
Yeah.
Like they think we about to do when we check out, talking
I'm
about
not
cleaning
gonna break
out.
my back for you.
Why are you moving out and then moving back in? That's what's kind of
Why am
weird.
I mopping my
Even
floors and
cleaning,
sleeping?
when y'all should come in here, y'all should clean after and disinfect after all these students been in this building. That's the reason why COVID happened after all these students been in this building. That's the reason why COVID happened.
Hey.
Touch everything
Right.
and things
Okay.
like that.
So anything else I should bring to him? Like I'll email this to myself, I think.
Tell them their bills is too high for the standards they expect us to live by, especially the cafe.
Oh, what's
they
up
need
with
to
that?
Change that. It's like the food they feed us does not.
It get me sick.
We have burgers 5 times a
the
day.
same thing every single week.
Yep.
Okay.
Like, I
Monday,
understand.
you know what you gonna have on
Burgers Monday, Taco Tuesday, Wednesday fried chicken. Thursday,
Oh.
evening,
I'm eating
Friday,
fries throughout the week.
Nothing vegetarian.
I only eat French
And
fries.
the only thing
I only eat French fries.
When I lived in Nicaragua, that was the only thing safe to eat. They said anything fried, anything you peel like a banana or an orange, and then
Ain't anything fried, just the French fries.
boiled. Yeah. Okay. And I'm vegetarian. That means do they have vegetarian food?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do for our vegetarian people.
But it's
Yes,
just
they
a
do.
little bit. You got
Right, it's-
to pick from.
it's
And
a-
then you got a salad bar.
4 options. to
Okay.
pick from.
Okay. I don't even know how to start it with him, but I want to go over and at least bring him this much.
Oh, tell him his staff is ass.
Yeah. Why the people in the cab mad because they working there?
That's like,
What's your face from?
if y'all
That-
not in a single file line, I am not serving y'all.
Oh, really?
I wanted to cuss her out so bad because
Is that Sodexo? Are they run by Sodexo Marriott? I heard that Sodexo owns them. Okay. We protested them as college students in 2001 because of their sweatshop policies. Like they would sell a lot of sweatshop t-shirts and the low wages. I think they give them all about $7.55 an hour, but we protested them 20 years ago. It sounds like nothing has changed.
No, ain't nothing changed.
So when we
A
use,
little bit, went back to the same thing.
what's that?
I said probably changed for a little bit, then went back.
Right. Okay. And that's 50% retention,
And then on
you're
top of
saying.
that, I just feel like for people that don't have cars or anything, I feel like we should have a van that comes on campus to take us to Xenia.
Like Kentucky State. Yup, I'm throwing our rivals in there like Kentucky
Yeah.
Yes, like I just feel like
Like the
we're in
green dot,
middle
do they
of
do?
nowhere. We're in the middle of nowhere. Everything is far. I just feel like we should have like on the weekends or Friday or Saturday, we should have like a van to come on our campus and be like, hey, we're going to Walmart Saturday at 12 in the afternoon. If anybody want to come along and get on the bus, you can. Why
Mhm,
we don't, you know,
mhm.
we gotta depend on people to take us here, take us there, pay them $15, $10.
Whenever they know we got.
Oh, is it the green
they
dot
don't have
van?
Cars as well, and they only get like stuff like, I think the Russian girl told me like every 2 weeks or something, when they get like they package or stuff, but it's like, they need other stuff too.
Oh, let's not get on the mailroom.
Oh,
If
yeah,
my
so
package came Friday, I should be able to pick up my package on Friday. And I have to wait until Tuesday because they're not open Saturday, Sunday, or Monday.
Oh, they're not
and
open
then
on Mondays?
They close at 3. But packages like Amazon packages in general, they mostly deliver like around like 5, maybe 6 at the most.
They should
Oh.
close at 3 because if I'm out of class at 4
Okay.
o'clock and my professor is still here at 4 o'clock,
Mhm.
who the hell are you to think that you can leave?
Right.
Exactly.
If the calf open till 7 o'clock, why do y'all feel like y'all need to leave and y'all got Saturday, Sunday, and Monday off?
Who leaves the earliest?
Huh?
Who leaves the earliest
Mailroom,
usually?
I
The
would say,
mailroom.
because they
Right.
leave
That's
at
why
3.
that's why I got me a box across the street at that post
Oh, a
office.
P.O. box? They're probably open 9 to 5 every day. Even Saturday, right?
I can go in there and get my stuff.
How much does it cost to have that?
Well, my box, my parent pays $60
Every month? And
No,
it's
for 12 months.
oh, that's pretty good actually. So it's only $5 a month. How big is it? Like this?
It's a nice size. It's not
Oh.
too big. But if she need to like ship me something or like some mail or something,
They probably just put it to the side if it's too big to fit in there. Anyway.
exactly. And put me a little note in there and
Okay.
be like, here's the key to this box over here, and you can get your package. I
Right.
gotta go through the mail room and they trying to tell me.
Interesting. Okay, so students
I
are
just feel like the mail room should
buying.
be open on Mondays. Okay, I get it. I get Sundays. I get Sundays.
Like Sunday, Saturday.
But Saturday and Monday, why? Why y'all closed?
Okay, so students are
When
buying a
packages
PO
be
box.
going out.
Well, that's money they're losing. If they just had like $60, that's income they're losing, right?
Thank you.
Simple business model right there. That's like,
Because usually on Saturdays, packages go out like crazy because they know everybody's ordering and
Yep.
things like that.
yeah,
So them not being here on Saturday, it's like, hey, I gotta come back Monday. They not open Monday, so now I gotta come back Tuesday.
okay,
And who knows what time they're coming on Tuesday?
okay.
They might
So,
have just missed them 3.
so when you guys are ever doing something like this, they say use 4 standard methods. Use observation, which is what we're doing here.
Mhm.
Observation, feeling a need, like what's your unmet need to get my packages Monday, to get my packages Saturday, and then a request. The request being that they do open Saturday or Monday. So observation, feeling, need, request. And here's all that's why I said details. I want specific details. Am I missing anything? Because that's, Saturday. 50% are leaving, do you think? Or more like 60% are leaving?
Shoot. Mm. Because then it's like students that been on, academic probation, they come back in January. So
Oh.
right, and it's
Mm.
like hella students
Mm.
from class of
I ain't coming outside.
25 is coming back in January.
I ain't coming outside.
So it's like my class is like half of freshman class of this semester.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So that take away like half of 50%, but we probably gain that back up.
Right, but you still want it. These are pretty
Right.
understandable things to want to have.
To discuss.
And then if you offered the solutions for the cleaning or mess or dirty, what should I tell them they could do or should do or might want to do to keep it clean, to keep it not nasty, I guess. I don't know. I'm trying to think of the right words to use. How can they make things right? What can they do to make things right? And if you had to itemize that, what would you say? What's that? You said give all the money back. Which, is certainly an option. You hope, because believe it or not, there are good things that they do. I know that might sound far-fetched because it's like when we're seeing the bad, all we can see is the bad. Like, dude, this sucks and ain't nobody gonna do nothing nowhere. I guess they got an MBA here now, so we do have a graduate school. Did you know that? That's like new.
That's new.
So there's an MBA program, Master of Business Administration.
It's for business majors, right?
Well, anybody could go into an MBA. You could be a social work major and get your master's in business. In fact,
yeah, that's another thing. I just feel like we don't have enough connections with people that are social work majors.
mhm,
Like different things on campus.
mhm.
Like they got things for pre-law,
Right.
criminal justice, and they got clubs like that. But
There is a SWSA, Social Work Student Association, but it probably doesn't advertise very well.
Oh.
So there definitely is, but
Okay.
they need to put it out there better.
Yeah.
Okay. We can do that. I'm one of the ad hoc advisors there. I'm trying to start the honors program in social work this semester. That's why I've taken a step back. But I wanted to, how do you actually send these? You guys ever send stuff from here? Does it email right out of your
Well, you said send it
like that? Because I want to just email it to myself so I have a copy when it's that'll work to me, right? From me to me. That way it shows up on my other computers. This is kind of my junker. And so we can do more of 13 Thursday and 14, but this is the work I've done forever. So child and family services, counseling for families, family life education, financial assistance, employee assistance, and advocacy. Have you guys ever volunteered for any or seen? What are your hometowns again? I hear Michigan. Which town in Michigan?
Detroit.
Okay. And then you two are from where? Cleveland? Columbus? I'm sorry, I don't remember them every time I ask. I do my best, I promise. We have 100 social work students, so I'm like, do they have any good services in your hometowns that you guys have seen that help families or kids or food? The water crisis was in Michigan, so I'm trying to think of Michigan. Was that Flint?
Mhm.
So you didn't see it so much.
Mhm.
You guys did water drives to ship it to them or something. What high school in Michigan did you do in Detroit?
I went to 2 different high schools. It was not in Detroit. It was in a city over.
Catholic high schools?
A public high school.
Which city?
Ferndale and Oak Park.
Okay. And then that's when you got your volleyball scholarship.
No.
How'd you get the?
Volleyball scholarship from AAU.
Oh, what is that? I don't even know if I heard of
Like
AA.
traveling volleyball.
Oh, so you were like doing it semi-professionally, like, okay, that's cool. Well, I'd at least like to bring this list, because that sounds like anything else you guys would like to add on to here, and we'll do more on Child and Family Services Thursday. Like child maltreatment in general. And the stuff you guys described is what we look for when you go into a house and see if somebody's like got too many mice or like. And it sounds like it's cyclical, like people get annoyed by it, so they just trash the place even more, you think? What do you think?
I'm not that.
Like,
About the mic.
yeah, mice or the food around or the nastiness, like if it's dirty. Do you think it's kind of a cyclical thing where like people are annoyed that it is dirty, so they don't care to clean it up and make it even messier on top of the mess and then make it worse and worse
I
and
feel
worse?
like some people probably do that.
Right. Okay. Okay. Well, what are the colleges you guys were looking at for your next semester if you were to go somewhere?
If I was a transfer, I'm on
Oakwood?
all core.
Oh, where's that? Is that one HBCU? Okay. What about you guys?
Shoot. I was looking at where my options are this thing. I haven't got a clear picture.
Can you live off campus? I never even thought about that. And how much is it if you did that? So you could actually like play. You don't have to live on campus. And how much is rent off campus?
Like right here.
I don't know. I don't know.
I feel like the tuition is semi-affordable. They try to make it the most affordable in the state. I don't know how it is in Michigan or Indiana or elsewhere, but well, I'm going to bring all of this stuff to the president. I'm glad though too, is I was just wondering why. I'm like, why am I meeting with the president? I don't know what to tell him right now. I don't know what to ask for or talk about or anything. So it's good to have a list and an agenda. Willie's Cup of Noodles and sinks clogging it up. Mold Foundation Hall, second floor, bed bugs. Broken heaters, air conditioners, Foundation Hall 2. Mr. Fry, maintenance, no email
I feel like they need
responses.
to check all the heaters and air conditioners and everything. I feel
Right.
like in all buildings because some of them don't work.
Was kind of crazy in my mind because I've gotten these government funds. I put in what's called geothermal heating and cooling system, and the government gave me 30% to put that on my own house. So I know there's money for that type of stuff to become energy efficient and like fuel efficient with new heating and cooling. I'm surprised they haven't taken advantage of it. Snakes and mice in Anderson and Green. What color are the snakes? Like big black ones, or are they like the field?
I don't know.
What was on social media? Didn't somebody have a video of it?
It was a video.
Yeah, there's supposed to be a video of it. I heard about this. So cash management, no phone answering, financial
They
aid.
they want to send out hella emails, and I just feel like I be trying to get in contact with them, and then every time I go in there, they sit at their desk. So I'm like, so you hear the phone ring, you just don't answer it.
Right. Okay.
But they always say, if you got any questions, any problems, email me and call our office. It'll take y'all forever to email.
Right.
Sometimes they don't even email.
Okay.
And
Do you know anybody's finished here yet? Like graduates of the school?
I do.
Mom, dad, or cousin? Who?
My old volleyball coach.
Are they disappointed in the way it's gone?
Well,
I would say no, because when she came here, Central was kind of goaded. You know?
It was worse?
It was goaded.
Right,
This
so I-
school
It was what? Wait,
yeah,
you said.
goated. Greatest of all.
so I don't know
Oh.
where,
What year was that too?
I
Like
don't know, she owed.
right, 19 something.
45 like myself?
No, not 45.
No, I don't know about that.
She's older?
Nah, she younger.
Oh, younger. Shit. So I went to college from 96 to 99.
Okay.
So if she's younger, she might have been like 99 to 2003.
No alumni that graduated from here.
How are they feeling?
I know
about it?
she in.
So, she was like, well, she actually told me that building that I live in now, Green Anderson, she said she lived in there and she actually didn't want me to live in there.
In the dorm that she's from?
Huh?
Because it was nasty.
She was like, that happened to me when I first moved in, and that was years ago. So that means that building haven't been fixed or anything. Since she told me that it looks the same and things like that, nothing been changed about that.
Nursing.
Graduated in 2017. Yeah, the volleyball team was popping.
And she's a volleyball coach.
Not no more, she was.
So you're saying even when she went, just 2017, it was the greatest of all time. So there's been a downward spiral quickly.
Like, what? I don't know.
That's only 5 years ago, huh?
Yeah, after 2018.
What happened?
Probably with COVID.
Oh,
I just feel like
But we can fix that. Yeah.
Like the parenting and stuff, I feel like they would take care of it.
right. Like doing the maintenance and upkeep. And I'll end this too. So if there are anything else, see you all on Thursday. Those not in person get to miss the